next. And a happy Sunday afternoon, everybody, from the AA Texas League. Today is the first game of our 4-game set between the AA affiliate of the Texas Rangers, the visiting Frisco RuffRiders, and your AA affiliate for your Oakland Athletics, your Midland Rockhounds. Two teams continue the series tomorrow morning for a Children Awareness Day. We begin a 11 a.m. game. And do gotta say, might want to make sure that you bring your pets for Tuesday. Or, I'm sorry, not Tuesday. Make sure you bring your pets on Monday morning. On Monday, April 20th, as we play host the Tulsa Drillers in a 4-game series. And then Tuesday, April 21st, we'll play host the Arkansas Travelers for 3 games. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Don't forget to download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. And you can download that in any smartphone. Well, we are 4 o'clock. Clear skies on this beautiful evening. And we are set for baseball here tonight for the Frisco RuffRiders versus the home squad of the Midland Rockhounds. And now here is your starting lineups for the visiting Frisco RuffRiders. Leading off at second base, Yanni Hernandez. Batting second, the first baseman, Andretti Cordero. Batting third is the third baseman, Brendan Davis. Batting fourth, the catcher, Sam Huff. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Huzanian Vieira. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Shertan Apostel. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Eric Jenkins. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Josh Morgan, rounding out the Frisco RuffRiders batting order. And taking the mound for the RuffRiders, the starting pitcher, Brock Burke. Burke on the mound for Frisco. And now here is your lineups for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for the Rockhounds lineup, the right fielder, Mickey McDonald. Batting second, the center fielder, Chase Callaweg. Batting third, the third baseman, Nate Mondu. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Lazaro Armentras. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jonah Heim. Batting seventh, the designated hitter for the Rockhounds, Buddy Reed. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Robert Poussin. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Vimeo Machine, rounds out the Rockhounds batting order. And on the mound, your starting pitcher for Midland, Matt Milburn. Milburn on the mound for the Rockhounds. And that's your starting lineups. Let's enjoy some Sunday afternoon baseball with your home squad, Midland Rockhounds. Let's play ball.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Milburn will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Yoni Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Now here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
Cordero.
So now to the plate, Andretti Cordero. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Milburn, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The next 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Brock Burke, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Now at the plate, Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
1-2, here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are two away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nate Mondu.
Standing in, Nate Mondu. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Outside. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Huff recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. At the plate, Sam Huff.
Leading off for Frisco, the catcher, Sam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Armenteros is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
That is fit.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armenteros is there now, and it's two pitches, two out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Ready now, Julio Pablo Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lázaro Armenteros.
He's
set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Lázaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Armenteros.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Huff has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting fifth.
In now, Jonah Bride. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Bride, 23 years old, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martinez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
At the plate, Jonah Heim will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Sherton Apostle. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Jenkins. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Right side hit hard. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoni Hernandez 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes a called strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
The first baseman, number 4, Andretti Cordero.
To the plate now, Andretti Cordero. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Skied into very shallow right. McDonald is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The RuffRiders lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Buddy Reed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Stepping into the box, Robert Poisson. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Vimael Machin.
Into the box now, Vimael Machin. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Davis is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Brendan Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Huff. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Mondu camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Striding in once again, Julio Pablo Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The RuffRiders are out in front, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey McDonald back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Calabwe.
Standing in now, Chase Calabwe. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
The batter, the third baseman,
Stepping in now, Nate Mondu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Davis is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lazaro Armentero.
Ready for another chance? Lazaro Armenteros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sherton Apostle. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit the other way out toward right field. McDonald is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eric Jenkins.
Now batting, Eric Jenkins. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Popped him up. Bride moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Josh Morgan.
Stepping into the box, Josh Morgan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate, Yoni Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, he brought it back. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So coming to the plate, Jonah Bride. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jonah Bride.
The pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
Now
First
batting,
pitch single,
center.
and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Jonah Heim. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Vieira moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Now at the plate, Buddy Reed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off-speed.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jenkins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Digging in, Robert Poisson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Ready once again, Andretti Cordero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Andretti Cordero.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And another foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
First offering on its way. Brendan Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Huff.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sam Huff. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Ready on 1 and 2. On the ground to third. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 9, 1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Vimael Machin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Vimael Machin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jenkins has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
Digging in once again, Mickey McDonald. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Chase Calabwig. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now to the plate, Pascual Vieira. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Armenteros is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Ready for another shot now. Julio Pablo Martinez 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sherton Apostle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sherton Apostle. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, Nick Mondu. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Lázaro Armenteros.
Coming to the plate now, Lázaro Armenteros. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Vieira is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Jonah Bride.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonah Bride. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Eric Jenkins, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Eric Jenkins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Josh Morgan.
Digging in now, Josh Morgan. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
In now, Yoni Hernandez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
2 out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hops this one up. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Digging in, Andretti Cordero. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Mondu is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Wes Benjamin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Wes Benjamin.
Digging in, Jonah Hine. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances.
Jonah Hine.
Now here it comes. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
To the plate now, Buddy Reed, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Settling in now, Robert Poisson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Brendan Davis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Davis.
Ball, action time.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. James Nail takes the ball with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 24, James Nail.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Aswan Vieira, lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Yeah. I got count 1 and 2.
Count still at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Poisson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Curtin Apostle.
Into the box, Sherton Apostle. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. So stepping in, Vimael Mashi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Vimael Mashi.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We'll try again. 1-2.
Nope, he's right. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mickey McDonald. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And it's fouled away. weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Chase Calabwe.
Striding into the box, Chase Calabwe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. 1-0 count, the pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate now, Nate Mondu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Eric Jenkins. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Eric Jenkins.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting, second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoni Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Lázaro Armenteros. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. And now as you start to think about who remains in the bullpen, there you go. We'll see if they decide to make a move here. Into the box now, Jonah Bride. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to 2nd now with nobody out.
Jonah.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonah Heim. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Vieira has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Buddy Reed. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there with base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Arturo Reyes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 75, Arturo Reyes.
Stepping in now, Robert Poisson rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Standing in, Andretti Cordero. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Andretti Cordero.
No balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate, Brendan Davis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Huff.
Stepping up now, Sam Huff. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. So striding in, Vimael Mashi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Mickey McDonald is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Morgan ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Chase Calabwig.
Coming to the plate now, Chase Calabwig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jenkins is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Pascual Vieira.
Leading off for Frisco, the right fielder, number 10.
Pitch on the way.
Pascual Vieira.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing, and he pops him up. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Fouled off. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Standing in, Julio Pablo Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Certain Apostle.
At the plate, Sherton Apostle. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Nate Mondu looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. Martinez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready now, Lázaro Armenteros. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Yoda.
At the plate, Jonah Bride. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. 13th inning ready to begin. In now, Eric Jenkins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Jenkins.
Cody Stull takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
For the Rockhounds, number 16, Cody Stull.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there, base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The second baseman.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Yoni Hernandez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Well, that's perfect execution of a squeeze play right there, Dan. As a former pitcher, sometimes you got to feel a little defenseless on this one.
You do, D-Row, and one of the things you hope that the batter tips it off soon enough that you could throw a pitch up, out, or something out of the strike zone, but he didn't give it away. The runner got a great break from third base. All you have to do in that spot is get the ball on the ground, and you simply can't defend that play.
Runners off for second. Line to the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Number 6, Brendan.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
John Gorman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. To the plate now, Brendan Davis, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Heim shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping in, Oswan Vieira. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. Can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The RuffRiders lead it 3-1. DeMarcus Evans enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
DeMarcus Evans.
Last half of the 13th inning set to go. Stepping into the box, Jonah Hine, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Evans, originally from Mississippi, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him. And that's the first out.
Now
well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Buddy Reed, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The batter, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Standing in now, Robert Poisson, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. This is pulled into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Frisco win.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Arturo Reyes pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RuffRiders, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run, 7 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this ball game wraps up with the Frisco RuffRiders winning this ball game 2 runs, and pretty much we went to extra innings. I gotta say, Sunday afternoon baseball wraps up here in good old Rocky Town here in Midland, as we will wrap up Texas League baseball for the day. Until tomorrow, the Rockhounds will continue their 4-game series against the Frisco RuffRiders. And then the Rockhounds, after this 4-game set, they'll head to Corpus Christi for 4 and Frisco for 4, or Amarillo for 4. Yep, that's Amarillo. So this one is said and done, as the Midland Rockhounds will lose their 3rd game. So 3 games already lost, 2 from Corpus Christi, 1 from Frisco, and 2 wins, launching off the 2020 baseball season against the Hooks. Well, the Amarillo Sod Poodles will take a 5-4 close game. Corpus Christi winning that ball game against the Sod Poodles, and you gotta say the Hooks winning their 3rd. So surprising. So Frisco winning their 2nd. Basically, we are seeing 2s and 3s all over the place. We got Amarillo and Corpus Christi 3 and 2. Midland and Frisco 2 and 3 for their win and loss columns. Well, we are going off to the North Division, as we are pretty much good to go. The Springfield Cardinals gets a shutout as the Northwest Arkansas Naturals winning that ball game 2-0. And I don't understand how that happened, but they held their defense. So Springfield now 3 and 2. The Naturals do win their 3rd ball game. And the Tulsa Drillers getting shut out as well against Arkansas by a final of 3-0. Yikes. That's gotta hurt, even for the Drillers losing that ball game, even for Sunday. Arkansas gets their 2nd win. So Tulsa and Arkansas getting tied up 2 and 3. And Springfield and Northwest Arkansas getting 3 and 2. So I see a lot of 3 and 2s throughout this whole South and North Division Texas League. So it's pretty insane, but we'll leave it at that. Well, today's ball game here on Sunday. The Frisco RuffRiders win at Midland, a 3-1 in extra innings. The Frisco RuffRiders winning this ball game 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. For the Midland Rockhounds, 1 run on 7 hits and 3 errors on that one. Player of the game will go to Yanni Hernandez. Hernandez will take the player of the game. Arturo Reyes takes the win on the mound. The save goes to DeMarcus Evans. And the loss for the Rockhounds goes to Cody Stahl. So, gotta say, the Rockhounds, they're in good shape, but they are behind Amarillo and Frisco, Tulsa, and Arkansas, as these 4 ball clubs are tied up with 2 and 3s in this one. Well, you all heard that this time of the ball game was run. at 3 hours and 45 minutes. So gotta say, this one was a long one. Through a bottom half of the 13th inning. And Jiminy Christmas, never seen something like this. Again in a 2020 season with Frisco. I gotta say, that's nuts. Well, this has been Texas League Baseball. The Frisco RuffRiders 3 and the Rockhounds 1. So gotta say, we will see y'all back tomorrow night as we continue our 4-game set. The Frisco RuffRiders play host the Rockhounds. We'll see y'all back later.